Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to solve the overlapping menu with the banner. Now let me just show you this without position fixed. So we have a header. So this is a header. Let me just show you the HTML. This is the header which has just one text menu, and then we have a banner with ID. So this grayish is a banner and some text content. We don't have to look for the text content. I have made this text content so that we can see how does it looks when we scroll. Cool. The main focusing is on the div with ID banner and the header element. Now, without position fixed, you would see the image will not stick to the top, but with position fixed, you'll see the image. You see the header will be fixed to the top as I scroll down. But the problem is the some part of the banner is getting overlapped with the header. I have purposely made the width of the header small so that we can see the issue. So if you make this width 100%, definitely the banner is getting cut because of the position absolute uh, position fixed header. Now to solve this, I have written a JavaScript. So just to give you an overview, what I have done is I have got the actual height of the header with the help of JavaScript, and I have given at present we have the height of the header. Now I have it in a pixel value, and I am passing it to the banner's margin top. So if the height of the header is 100 pixel, I'm giving the with the help of JavaScript I'm giving this banner a margin top of 100 pixel. Let me just uncomment this and show you. Now you can see as I refresh, JavaScript is giving the height. So JavaScript is giving the banner a margin as the height of the header. Now if I scroll down, it's going to stick. That's not an issue, but the main problem that is solved is we don't have a overlapping banner. So you can see there's a space. Now just to show you the HTML, as of now just skip the interval because we don't want that. We just need to focus on the two lines, get the header, which is the HTML element document.querySelector header, and get the height of it and store it into a variable, and again get the banner which we have already given it with the ID. You can call it with the help of JavaScript query selector ID, and give the margin top the height of the header height, and that's it. This code would work. The reason for using the if and the set interval is sometimes your HTML code will run first. Sorry, sometimes your script will run first and then your HTML code. In many cases, the JavaScript will throw an error saying that it could not find the header, it could not find the ID with banner. So that's the reason I'm using a if condition. If once you get the ID banner, then only run the code. So this if is clear. It will only run when the HTML finds the when the browser finds the div with banner, and on the first run if it doesn't find, I am using a set interval time. Set interval time, there it's a function that will run every 1 second, and that's it's similar to the set timeout function. Set timeout function will run only once, but set interval time will run infinite number of times. We just have to specify the code that need to be run, which is these two lines, and the time that need to be called. So every 1 second these two lines will be called. Not only these two lines, if you see whatever we write inside this function, it will be called. That's what I meant. So every 1 second it will check whether there is a ID or not, every 1 second it will check. Once it will find the ID, it will run the code as we have discussed earlier, and if it finds the ID, then the set interval will stop by itself with the help of clear interval. As I said, set interval will run infinite number of time. To stop set interval, we need to call the set clear interval time. Set interval and clear interval. And how do we stop it? We have to store the set interval into a variable and use that variable as a parameter to the clear interval. If that doesn't make sense, just rewatch it and you'll make that it will make sense. Now, get the source code in the description. Thank you so much for listening.